Yes, I'd like to talk to you just for a few minutes about servant leadership that scales. Servant leadership that scales. What's hurting your team? Is it not the lack of talent? It's not market conditions. It's that we're still leading like the world leads. And Jesus explicitly told us not to do that. Mark 10:42 says, the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over their people. They use position as power. But then Jesus drops this revolution in verse 45. The Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve. And here's what we miss. He didn't say that from a position of weakness. He said it as the King of Kings, who was about to turn the world upside down. And servant leadership isn't soft. It's the only thing that actually scales trust. And trust is the fuel for sustained high performance. Let's get practical. When is the last time you did a skip level meeting? That's where you meet with your team. No managers in the room, but your team. And you ask one question: what obstacles can I remove for you? Not why aren't you working harder? But in this act, you are kneeling down like John 13, washing feet metaphorically. You'll be stunned what you'll learn. That how you find the invisible drive burning out your best in the people. If you don't have the time, you have to make it. You have to get things done. Slow down. Then you are ready to close that gap. To span the control isn't the same as the span of care. Here's your weekly practice. Consider implementing this. Reserve 1 hour for servants rounds. Rotate through your teams. Ask 3 questions every time. What's blocking you? Who solved a problem this week that I don't know about? And here's a dangerous one. What decision am I making that affects you, but you have no voice in? Now, I'm not saying let everyone vote on everything. I'm saying elevate and alleviate the barriers that's stopping people from being heard and valued. Philippians 2 says, Jesus emptied himself not of his authority, but listen to this, but of his ego. The metric isn't whether everyone agrees with you. It's whether everyone was seen by you. When trust goes up voluntarily, people will turn over their intentions and their acts to be more innovative and be more explosive to get things done. I want you to hold that in mind. What have we sacrificed this week to remove something from our team's path? Because Jesus didn't just send memos from heaven. He came down. And that's incarnational leadership. And that's how we define power. As the ability to get your way, but as the ability to lift others up along the way. Stop building a ladder. Start building a table. And that means lead like Jesus. Hope that you receive something from it. Either like, comment. We'd love to hear from you. I'm talking about servant leadership that scale.